In Lesson 3, we covered the compulsory round and talked about the 7 mandatory poses. We learned how to do the 3 front mandatory poses. Now we'll turn our attention to learning to perform the 2 side mandatory poses, which are the side chest pose and the side tricep pose. Joining me again is Team Labrada member Ryan Workman. Welcome, Ryan.
Hi, Lee.
Hi. So let's learn how to perform the side chest pose first. From the side quarter turn position, you're going to initiate the pose by tensing your legs first and then building the pose from there up. Okay, so you should learn how to perform this pose from both sides, left and the right, but for the purposes of this illustration, we're going to show you how to perform the pose from the right side, and that is with your right shoulder facing the judges and the audience. So we're going to begin by placing the ball of your right foot on the ground right in front of the midpoint of your back foot. Then you're going to turn the knee in so that the hamstring is pressed against the back of the left thigh. That flares your leg. Now you're going to grasp your right wrist with your left hand, and then you're going to draw that left arm up and underneath your rib cage. Pull back with the right arm and at the same time expand the rib cage as much as possible. Tense the arms and then tense the pectoral muscles to bring out all of the muscularity. Now, one common mistake when doing this pose is to bend the knees too much in an effort to make the legs look bigger. And if you happen to be a shorter bodybuilder, this will take away from your stage presence and give an advantage to the taller guy. Okay, now let's move on to the side triceps pose, but for this example, we're going to perform it from the left side, okay? Your leg position is going to be very similar to that employed in the side chest pose. And again, for this illustration, we're going to show you how to do this pose from this side, but become familiar with doing it from both sides, okay? Once you have your legs in place, then we're going to start tensing the muscles of the upper body. We're going to begin by bringing the left arm across the lower back and placing the hands behind the back like this, interlocking the first 2 fingers of both hands. Okay, then we're going to fully extend that arm to bring in the triceps, and then we're going to exhale completely and crunch down on the side to show off all of the muscles of the upper body, the pectorals, the intercostals, the abs. Now, one mistake I see bodybuilders make on this pose is tensing their traps and shrugging their shoulders up like this. Okay. That doesn't look good. Keep your arm down and fully extended. Another mistake is rolling the shoulder forward in this manner. You have to keep your shoulders pulled back. That makes for a much more aesthetic looking side triceps pose. Practice holding poses such as this for 30 to 60 seconds at a time to build up your endurance, because you'll definitely need it in competition. Okay, so we've covered the 2 side mandatory poses. Tune into Lesson 5 where you're going to learn how to properly perform the back mandatory poses. These include the rear double biceps pose and the rear lat spread. I'm Lee Labrada and you're watching Posing Like a Pro.